since the Wolf PDB came out, a lot of guys have been asking about whether it will fit on certain frames or not, and one of the frames that's most asked about is the Alien. So I'm here to show you that it will. So this is an Alien 5.6, so 5-inch body, 6-inch arms, and this is Wolf PDB. So it will fit, and what I've done to make it fit is this. On the bottom here, I've put washers on the bolts that go through to the sunk nuts, because what I found was if these bolts were protruding at all above the sunk nut, it pushed it up just a little bit too high. So I've put just nylon M3 washers under these bolts here, and that takes them down probably about a mil or so, and basically stops them from protruding above these sunk nuts. I've put a little bit of a VHB tape in between these middle sunk nuts to hold the board down. In case you don't know, it just sits on over the standoffs. Comes with some standoffs, but it just sits over those standoffs, these rubber flexible shock mount standoffs. So it just sits over those, so that VHB just holds that down so it can't slip up like this. And the other thing I've done is I've put a few fat O-rings like this. They're quite fat little O-rings. They're probably about a mil and a half fat. They go on the standoffs. And the last thing I've done, and it's going to be kind of hard to see here, is these XT60 leads have been splayed down really flat. So I've got a wide hot soldering iron, just push down on those to make them as flat as I can. And the reason I've done that is because with the KISS FC, if you have it oriented in the correct direction, i.e. with the arrow pointing forward, these plugs here are quite close to these lead wires here. But if you flush them down flat and take these other precautions, there's actually quite a bit of room in there, although I'm not sure you're going to be able to really see that. You probably not, you can't see that, but trust me, there's enough room in there so those wires can be folded back and go back to here. So if you do all those things, there is actually, it's actually quite easy to get the Wolf PDB into an Alien. And in fact, this isn't just a normal Alien, this is a slammed Alien. So these are only like 24 or something mil standoffs, not sure exactly. Anyway, but as you can see, that's going to fit quite nicely. So the things I did to make mine fit were some washers under the bolts that go through to the sunk nuts, flattening out the XT60 leads as much as possible, and some O-rings on the standoffs just to lift the flight controller up just a little bit. And with all that, the Wolf fits quite nicely. Not sure if you guys have known much about it, but the Wolf is a really awesome PDB, and I've got one on a reverb, and I really like it. I particularly like the GPS feature and the fact that you can dynamically adjust just by turning a dial or whatever the items that are displayed on the OSD. So yeah, Wolf PDB, slammed Alien, KISS FC, not a problem. All done, easy peasy. Thanks guys.